Curries are very complex, especially Thai curries. The different types of curries also has its own profiles, its own flavors. Even one curry type can be different from household to household because of the different combinations that are in there that are quite a few number of ingredients as well. So it always depends on the place you're eating at or the house you're eating at or the region you're eating at, where some aromatics or some ingredients in the curry paste are more pronounced. Also with the terroir where it's from as well. Is there a perfect curry? I'm not sure because it's always very subjective, especially when there's so much going into it. My name is Chef Kader. Right now I'm chef at Wana Yook restaurant in Bangkok, Thailand. My background was started in the US. I was working in restaurants there before moving back to Thailand, and so my cooking was more French-based until we wanted to do something different and explore the northeast of Thailand. That's when we opened the first restaurant that was more Thai than any of my other restaurants, which is 100 Mahase. And then after that, we opened Wana Yook. When we opened Wana Yook, we wanted to explore more into the idea of the rice and curry stalls and or the Khao Kaeng stalls that we find a lot in Thailand. I think it's the cornerstone for a lot of our Thais here. It's always something that's near to us and dear to us, and also gets us through the day. So I felt like that could be a very unique way to express Thai cuisine, and also a very unique way to bring about the culture of Khao Kaeng, which is very common to us, but still unknown to the rest of the world. So this dish is a dish that's made with quite a few components. So usually when you go to the rice curry shops in Thailand, you have a variety of dishes that for you to select. And usually you take 3 or 4 things and pound your rice, and then you eat it together. So when all these things are in your plate and they sort of mix with each other and bleed onto each other, they develop another feeling of layers of flavors as well, and textures as well. You have the banana blossom, which is this, and then we're going to split this up and we open it, and then we're going to make thin strips, then turn this into a small circle, and then on the bottom layer we'll have a tool made from fried onions. And then the next one is going to be the prawn, which we grill, and we'll only take a nice chunk of it off. We'll serve with the roe that's in the head as well. And on the bottom again we'll have rice. So the rice we're going to use is a sticky rice. They also call it colonial, kyongu. Kyongu literally translates to snake fang. So if you look at it very closely, the rice has a hook almost at the end that looks like a snake tooth. We get this from the north of Thailand. We soak it and then steam it, and then after that we do a fried rice with it with the chili paste made from roasted chilies. After that, on the outside of it, we have tom gati, which is a coconut milk that we have melinja leaves. So melinja leaves has a very nutty flavor to it. You can use this to stir fry as well. Find that a lot in the south of Thailand. But this will braise into the coconut cream, and with a little bit of the shrimp paste here, and then with the shallots in there as well, a little bit of the dry shrimp, give it some umami into the coconut cream. So all these are building the flavors for the soup that's going around the rice, the prawn, the banana blossom, and also the onion chip that's going there. I think this sort of heating is very relevant to Southeast Asia even. You will have economy rice in Singapore, you will have even the large thalis that you have in India. When you go to Indonesia, when you have a plate of rice and banana leaf, and there's the sambal, and there's another curry on top of it. So when I just look at all these cultures that are close to us, we all have this in similarity, and we all don't mind when flavors are piled onto each other, and it's almost very sacred when they complement each other. I think when you have a very spicy curry, you can counteract it with a very crispy fried fish, or even to cleanse the palate with just fresh leaves that are in the middle with some relish. I think the act of balancing your plate or your meal is there at the Khao Kaeng stall, so we want to showcase at Wana Yook. And so here we are trying to do each plate with layers of different dishes, symbolic of even maybe the last spoonful when you take everything. There's a little bit of rice, one fried item that you left a little bit piece of, a little bit of the curry that's just the liquid there, and maybe a little bit of vegetable. You put that into one spoon, and that does not taste like the first curry or the first stir fry vegetable or the first fried item anymore. Together they become something new, something very layered, even though it looks very messy. And that mess is almost the best bite or the best feeling of the whole dish. So we want to highlight that last bite in a beautiful way, expressing a lot of our ingredients that we get in Thailand, and also with the different techniques that our team has. Using cleavers, it's a different type of skill altogether. But when we used the cleavers that were given to us, we felt like it was the sharpness of it, and also the balance was very good. You didn't have to put too much effort into cutting anything. A lot of times, cleavers can also be very tiring to use, but this one, because of the weight, the balance, and the sharpness, it just works on itself. You just need to like glide it through, I think. Yeah. So very happy with it. What we always make sure in the kitchen is no matter how innovative we want to be, no matter how beautiful the dish is going to look like, or how we want to layer the flavors, we have to make sure we never sacrifice the real flavors of that curry or of that particular dish. We try to make it as real as what we eat normally before we want to pass it on to our guests.